Fnatic. Follow up on the pistol. Something that, you know, often you wouldn't speak about at all. But in this series, it has been much harder to claim than you might imagine.
In an aggressive position. One of these teams is playing a quote-unquote bonus round. I don't blame you for not knowing which one it is. There's a very good buy coming in for Fnatic.
Spike down B.
They managed to keep everything from the prior round and then invest back into this one. And they are just slaughtering KC. It's looked like the bear was poked and now the bear is mad. As only two are standing.
A little bit early. Expecting this retake to be much faster than it is, and the peaks out. They get nothing. A bonus round for Fnatic. They come in with basically full weaponry. What the disadvantage is a Guardian? Yeah, that's just outrageous. They're unique, that's for sure. But Alfier might have cracked the code. He's already found himself another opening duel. Lockdown online for the late stages of this round, and shouldn't really be needed. It's already a 5v3. They're up against weaker weapons. They're up against light shields. Alfier is just tearing them anew. Back to the white cross we go. And this is it. The Outlaw is just going to shred through these players. They know where Martin is now. He's running into the Outlaw itself. The shots don't land, but Boaster's there for the trap. If they were close enough to hear that, but the turret actually fired off. Elite's looking the right way. He finds himself the pick. Plant comes in, and Lockdown is a response. That's full site control for Fnatic, but they might just look to pick them off as they fall back a little early as Alfier. Sugetsu finds him. Advantages piling up in favor of KC as a 5v3 in play, but off the back of the lockdown, they're going to attempt to at least get it to half. The problem is that cost the life of Crashies. Up goes the wall though. Chronicle in with the chance. Oh, no. They've got to be quick. They've got to run it down, and it looks like he'll get it.
What we like, but when it's 5-0, then
live and you lose the round. That's a gooding loss. Hunter's Fury put through as soon as the drone is. That player stood still, and he'll be caught by the second pulse. Kaajak dishes in a couple of bullets. And it's a full course for Fnatic because they are 5.
Trying to save the weaponry. They've got credits to play with. That's well played from Martin. He's done well, knows that Crashies is on the corner, but he's kind of having to try and do everything. And now, as they attempt to plant, that's where the push comes in from the remaining players. Their only goal is to try and deny, but somehow this comes close, but the time could be an issue again. No! Initial contact and the initial loss, they are putting pressure on him. Kaajak at least keeps advantage, but Sadak's done fantastic.
So far as shots have been landing, but this risk, I don't think it outweighs the reward. Hunter's Fury for the post plant. Boaster caught up top, the pit won't come into play. And it's Crashies all alone, needing the clutch. Good read. He isolates a player, but he can't quite catch the kill. Now they're together. They've grouped up, swinging in as their route to the B site. They've got their wall up as well. The shots fired through by Chronicle, and he's found the lead through the wall. The green one and the wooden one.
30 seconds left.
That's a great pick for Fnatic. He's being pushed on now. They've closed the distance, they put the paranoia in, but the rotate from Boaster, there's another weapon here on the angle. Crashies has already found one. The numbers thinning on KC. They need someone to step up, and the Bladestorm is hunting down Sadak. Dane down below in the form of Aves, and he's got a free pick for his patience. But now he's the last one standing. So low, he will be dropped, but the time is too far gone. In fact, Crashies, they don't know how much info is in the hands of Fnatic. They're not stacking up the A side as a result. Conscious players could have already crossed, and relying on this pit from Boaster, keeping the site under their control.
It's just sat in there with a shorty.
Play late by Aves. This could be huge. Fnatic have so much space to fight back into this. They're going to pop the res. They're committing. Down goes the ult. And Boaster finds Aves. The snake in the grass dealt with a 2 versus 4 as a result. And with a lead down, all hope sits with Sadak. He's been walled off. And Kaajak.
First flash of the week, because that was definitely it.
Let's make one. We'll make one now. Elite already down and out. Nice opening for Fnatic, but that has not meant anything in so many of these rounds. KC have been able to bounce back despite the early disadvantages. A fight being forced by Sugetsu. Not sure how I feel about this one. He's got players all around him. Even backing out of here is going to be tough.
Chronicle is not going to budge. Silly is made to. They're not wanting to overface. Now, Sugetsu has been wrecked almost every single round. And, well, the slow in combination with Boaster swinging. But again, there's a response. It seems to be the way a lot of these rounds go down. Is Fnatic get an advantage, and then there's a fight back in from KC. The god of Aves is doing his job perfectly, but Crashies is still standing. He faces up against Sugetsu. 1-8 right now, but all in
playing once they get the advantage. And that's not being the case here. Casey, you're doing a wonderful job of fighting back. Martin doesn't know where to aim. Everyone's dead. He's playing whack-a-mole, but someone else is hitting them first.
Spike planted.
I don't know if you've seen the like
Taken out.
Pink Panther film.
Yes.
Where he's pretending to fight, and then the bodyguard's actually fighting everybody. I feel like
yes.
that was Martin in this round.
That's a great reference.
He's putting up.
No more.
Seem like anything has been able to stop them since they lost those initial 5 rounds. While Boaster is fighting versus the full force of Karmine Corp. Forcing them back, a Viper's Pit used for post. Martin just repositioning back with the turret still online. They don't even have to worry about their flank. Everybody is coming in for the front.
Oh, Aves, just as the smoke blooms. I don't know if he caught a glimpse of Chronicle. That was just a well-timed spam, but either way, this is his round. He's dominated every fight. A triple on the board already, and he keeps on going. 4 in his favor. 1 man left to...
The retake is definitely not going to be easy, especially with Alfia back in position, but he's dealt with.
Time ticking for KC to get back in. They don't have a wall of their own to play behind, but they have got a lead. Marching forward and eliminating Kaajak. Crashies primed and ready with 2 shock darts. The first lands for huge damage. The second fired through, but they've avoided that one and sent Elite forward to claim more scalps. This man, a Terminator in this round, and he's claimed more! A defuse as a result.
Will get you into this position. It's whether anybody on the Fnatic side comes out alive. You can see they're trying to play close to it, try and use the benefit of these pistols, but KC have been diligent in just destroying it! What has just happened? Kaajak with a quick double, and it's going to somehow happen again, it seems. Sugetsu is all that stands in their way. As disaster looms on the horizon, he's managed to get into half. He's found another, trying to bait Kaajak into the fight, but it's another triple off the Sheriff!
Again, it's pistols on the other side, but Elite won't go down without a fight. He's taken Alpha here, and he lives.
We're not doing this again.
To fight again. Moving into the B side, it was a 4K to close out that previous half. Aves has got another, a snake bite trade back. What is going on in this game? There's a gap in the wall! Aves gets a freebie! And a 3v2, Martin's creeping up behind! And he doesn't get the kill! We're back to even Stevens in a round that never should have been. KC still stand a chance. Crashies just 1 hit, but 1 away from a Hunter's Fury that, by God, you might as well throw in if you get it. If you get it. And he will find it, but Kaajak closes the round just in time. This game is madness.
The initial delay of Sugetsu was enough. They've gone back towards this A site where the majority of the stack currently sits. Aves is going to be that point of contact, but it's Martin to start. Here he goes again.
Strike down A.
I said I didn't think there was going to be any end to the madness just yet, and of course, why not? An in-zone flawless. Starting to gamble extra players over to this side of the map. Sugetsu has been forced into the open, and well, Chronicle has now come alive. The res utilized to give them that advantage, and the wall should allow the plant, but it's being spammed. A Hunter's Fury being utilized by Crashies should keep them safe, and while Chronicle, he's come alive. The counter curse has ensued.
Spike planted.
And the team with the weaker buy, the team that came in with the stinger, looks set to win this round.
Well, Martin might have something to say about that, but a 1v5, that is a tall task to step up to. Big swing.
Have enough points to be in the top 2 other than them. That's absolutely fine. Kaajak, oh, that is a cheeky little spot. I think you know they're there, Aves. The flash is solid. The shot's not quite, but he gets there in the end.
Check it out. It's completely trapped. Eventually, support comes through, but not in time. Those players fall, attempting to stand tall by his side. Crashies with a double. And that could be what sends Fnatic to 12. The reveal onto Elite as well, damning as the wall bangs come through. Chronicle's got him down to a sliver of health. Although he steps out of the slow, he doesn't stand for long. Martin, the last one standing for KC. A 1v4 that he doesn't even want to attempt. Carrying this weapon forward brings much more value. For Fnatic, 4 chances to close this series out. It has been a long-fought battle, starting with a
buy time, but they have managed to bypass the util and what. If it is going to be a pit, it will have to be a counter. I don't think that's worked. That's an interesting pit from Boaster. I don't think that was the plan, but maybe it won't matter. A ruse, some confusion, but instead the space has already been taken back. A mistake, but one that, if they win the round, they won't mind too much. A res available, but difficult to be used. Sanak already low. A missed shot, but Kaajak there for the trade, but they are losing numbers as they go. And already a player taps onto the spike. It's left all onto one, and he can't hold. Sugetsu with 4 in the last 3 in this. And a pit that...
They're sent scurrying. Nice fight on mid though. Using Kaajak as a distraction. Alfier picks up 1, but Aves onto Chronicle. Hunter's Fury clearing backside space. Martin will be dealt with. Pit will be dropped. Boaster will fall though, as Aves was the snake in the grass, striking from the fallen pit. And Kaajak stands as the last man on Fnatic. No time. He cannot possibly get this spike and plant it. He can't get the kills with Aves retreating. Try as he might, this round is already lost. All there is to do is save this weapon.
Really all we want to see. The flash is solid, but he hasn't been able to take that pick. Even still though, that wall is quickly being broken, and the safety of that plant is diminished.
There goes the Blade Storm, but the recovered weapon still in Kaajak's hands. The swing through from Boaster, but the paranoia landed just in time. Aves, he's constantly been the one to stop them in their tracks on this B site. Hunter's Fury put through, dealing with the res. Kaajak falls. Another connection seemed close, but Crashies just about dodges it. They know he's here, but he's got the info to play with as well as time ticks away. KC trying to bait the fight with the tap, and they grab at least 1. Elite for another, but he needs 1 more, and he'll be stopped by Chronicle. 13-11.